Hello, you gorgeous, wonderful, awakened, bright, beautiful, delicious people. How are you? Today I'm talking about the power of the spoken word. This is a very, very important message that's come from the emissaries, okay? So, I'll tell you all about it on the other side. We've talked about this before. The emissaries have talked about this before. But in this meditation that I had with them, it came through with something even more important than I realized. Okay, and I'll explain exactly what they said to me. So we were talking about the difference between speaking and hearing. Okay? Now, at the beginning, when the emissaries came through, they said, we want you to share a message. And I said, but I've really got a small, a base of subscribers. I haven't got a big audience. So I'm not going to be able to reach many people. And they said, it doesn't matter. It's not important how many people you reach. It's important that you speak these words. And at the time I thought, not sure, really just speaking them, that's all? So they've always said that the power of the message is in the spoken word. In the beginning was the word. So as I was meditating, I said to them, okay, so what's the difference of the power of the spoken word compared to the power of the heard word, right? Hearing it. And they said, massive difference. 80-20. The power of speaking the word, 80%, and the power of people hearing the word, 20%. So basically, the word, the spoken word, loses 400, would it be that? 400% strength as it travels through the air and people hear it. Okay? So I asked them, why would there be so much difference? What's the difference between speaking it and hearing it? And they said, well, that's because when people hear, and we talked about this before, they filter. So what you say and what people hear are two different things completely. And we already know that. We filter, and we invent 80% of what comes in. Right? So this is the problem that we've got, that we can give a message, but the people receiving the message won't take the whole message as it is. They will add to it and they will delete. Okay? So the emissaries were saying that it's for that reason that the word being heard isn't as strong as the word being spoken. I said, okay, but so what implications does that have? And they were saying the power of the spoken word is this. When we speak it, it has a resonance, it has a frequency. And obviously when it's a beautiful message and when it's a spiritual message, when it has a message of power, then it enters into the frequency layer of our world. Okay? And it either brings it up or brings it down. We're going to get into the bringing it down. What this is what they said, and I thought, I've got to write this down. They said the universe doesn't filter. The universe hears exactly what is being said. Exactly. So it doesn't change, it doesn't distort, and it doesn't delete. Okay? So this means that when we give a message, this is why they say it doesn't matter who hears it, it's the speaking. When we give a message, that message automatically goes into the ether and it makes changes. It creates new frequencies. Okay? This is ever so important that we know this. Then they said, you speak that message and then you give it the appropriate emotion, the genuine feeling emotion. That increases its power by 1,000%. That's what they said. That was they were their numbers. Okay, so speaking it is the powerful thing. Speaking it with emotion gives it like that. Okay. So what does that mean for us? What's the practical application for us? Well, They said, always, when you're giving thanks, when you are manifesting, when you are saying, say it out loud, right? When you're praying, pray out loud. When you're giving thanks to the universe, give thanks out loud with emotion, because that is then creating this incredible wave of energy and frequency and vibration. So do it out loud. When I give thanks for my food now, this is because they've said this a number of times, do it out loud. I think I said it once, do it out loud, but I didn't really know why I was saying that. Now I understand. It's because it's massive. You do it in your head, yeah, it has power. Speak it. Speak your truth. I think this is why we have hear this message, speak your truth. They don't say think your truth. Write your truth down. Speak your truth. Do it with emotion. Okay. So then I said to them, all right, so what about if when people say negative things with emotion, what's that like? And they said, it has a lot less power. Okay, and I've heard this before, that negative affirmations have nowhere near the power of the positive affirmations. But why? So they give me this very basic explanation. What they said was that the higher frequencies attract more. We move to the higher frequencies. Why do we move to the higher frequencies now? Because the frequency is completely is raising itself moment to moment. What they give me a metaphor of like a ceiling. The ceiling of frequency every single moment is on the move up, and we are like a helium balloon. So every time that the ceiling moves up, we move up. Yeah, we just go up like this. Okay, so that's what they're saying is when we do positive stuff, then we are drawn to that. We aren't drawn to the negative stuff. The negative stuff can pull us down, okay, especially if we listen to it and we start to live it and feel it. However, when we ignore it, no matter what they do, they can be chanting bad stuff for as much as they like, but it doesn't have the draw, because now we have the draw that we have is toward the good, toward the positive, toward the higher frequencies. Yeah, everything's shifting now. Everything's shifting. We're moving to the light. We're moving to the brightness, to the higher frequencies. So, a positive affirmation done with emotion wipes out a negative one. Just wipes it out. The negative one does not have power. And this is another part of it. I think we need to understand the power of our spoken word. And we need to be ready to say no thank you with emotion, with the positive emotion, when we need to. That word of no thank you. I'm actually more interested in this. It has power. It wipes out their energies. It wipes out the bad stuff. It's way superior. Even that us saying no, but it's that, you see, this one doesn't. This one gives it energy. No! That gives it energy. The one that takes energy or completely displaces that energy is the no thanks. No, I'm choosing not to do that. Thank you very much. And off it goes. It has no power. So, please, message in resume. Start speaking your truth. Start speaking out loud your thanks, your appreciation. Tell people what you think. Tell people good stuff. Tell yourself good stuff. Look at yourself in the mirror and speak out loud and tell yourself that you're okay, that you're a good person, that you love yourself. Tell yourself that, but out loud. Okay? It has tremendous power. It will literally change the frequency and vibration of who you are and everything around you. And God only knows we need that now. Let's start changing our frequency and vibration. Let's change the frequency and vibration of this earth. Everything's moving in such a beautiful direction. And we can spearhead that, and we've talked about this before, being the spearhead of that, speaking, giving thanks, manifesting what we want out loud. There you are. I shall leave that with you. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you on Friday. I love you all. Bye-bye.